Hey YouTube, Gundam here. Welcome back to World of Tanks. Strongholds are out. I mentioned earlier for people to get going on Strongholds ASAP. And yeah, so Strongholds are tier 6 so far for Skirmish. Strongholds are pretty good. Strongholds are fun. They give minor boosts for now until you upgrade the stuff to every battle, which is good. Now, you go up here. If you're in a clan, hit Stronghold. What do you see? What do you see what you have? Now, this is a financial unit. This is a tankodrome. And this is a command center. You know what? The storage needs to make it up, I believe. Or earn it in skirmishes with structure down. Okay. By garrison members of the structure. Well, in that case, you're right. Well, there's a lot of people garrisoned there. We only have a 5, I believe. Yeah, there's 5 here. I've gotten 25 so far, which isn't bad. I played 2 games. Got 25, which, yeah. Here, yeah. Okay, Fire Medic, won this week, but 60 total. That's something. So you do combat, and you get this stuff. You gotta assign yourself to one of these things. You garrison, and then you just deal with it. And yeah. So that's awesome. So this is almost upgraded. This gives 2% to combat experience for all clan members after any battle. And this is a 2% to credits after any battle for all clan members. So you don't have to be garrisoned here to get the boost. You do have to be garrisoned here when you go to skirmishes down here in order to get a boost. In order to increase that thing, in order to make this better, in order to level these up, you have to be garrisoned there. And I imagine there can be a lot more. It's just so far we don't have anything. In all storages, yeah, not much. We have 49. So yeah, that's and statistics. 40% victories in skirmishes, 14.3 average amount of plunder, 47 skirmishes. Okay, medium level 46, champion level 1, absolute level 0. Okay, I have no idea what that really means. What I do know is I've participated in 2 skirmishes. One was pretty fun. The other was also fun, but kind of tension. Now, before you ask, yes, I am blue. I've been a naughty boy. Apparently, if you are in one of these things, for those who are audio only, this is a Jagdpanzer E100 German Tier 10 tank destroyer with a very, 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 very big gun. And you are in a game where there are only Tier 8s on both teams except for a Tier 10 on the enemy team, with the exception of 1. So basically 3 tanks are not Tier 8. 2 of them are Tier 10. One of them is actually one of these. Again, for those that have audio, this is the Type 97 T-Key, the Japanese Tier 2 premium tank that every single person got, and I have yet to take into battle. So 27 Tier 8 machines, 2 Tier 10 machines, and 1 Tier 2 machine. I was upset with the guy who brought in the T-Key. I blew the tracks off of the T-Key. and then blew the tracks off of him. They were not in danger at the time. Apparently, blowing their tracks off offended them. So the guy in the Tiger 2 shot me, hit me. I decided, you know, I will load up high explosive and shoot at his tracks again. I did. This did less than 200 damage to his machine. So far I have blown off 2 tracks of Tiger 2 and 1 track of T-Key. This turned me blue. Result? The team killed me. They killed their only tier 10. And the opposing team's tier 10? You're not going to believe what it was. It was German. It was the Leopard 1. They had a Leopard 1 as their tier 10. Their only tank destroyers were a pair of T-28 prototypes in a platoon. That's it. They had a few mediums, a few heavies, no artillery on either side, and 1 light for them. They actually had quite a few heavy tanks. But the Leopard 1, hull armor, 70 millimeters at the front. Half that at the side. Turret armor, 52 at the front, 60 at the side, which is okay. But yeah, so 70 millimeters of hull armor. The T-Key has a chance of penning this thing from the sides and rear. Are you kidding me? I'm in the mighty Jaeger. There's a Leopard 1. One shot is going to really mess his day up. But those are a lot of tier 8 heavy tanks. A single shot into any one of them, what happens? This gun does 1,050 average damage with its armor-piercing round. A Tiger 2 has 1,600 hit points. So if I do average damage, he just lost 2/3 of his health. So I can just completely raffle stomp the enemy team. Just complete annihilation. And yes, the T-34 that they had has a chance of having a round bounce off of his gun mantlet. However, I have a few rounds of heat, high explosive anti-tank in my Jaeger, and that can and has gone through the gun mantlet of T-29s when somebody brought them in a platoon, T-32s, T-34s, and E-100s. The clan found out that my gun can go through an E-100's gun mantlet with a direct hit at, when we did a clan thing, which that video's not up. But, yeah. The fact that this thing can go through the gun mantlet, heat rounds do not like sloped armor, angled armor, or spaced armor. A gun mantlet should be spaced armor. And yet it went through and did over 1,000 damage to that E-100 in the clan team training we were doing. Yeah. So, the team killed me. Well, first off, they had to knock out my 2,200 hit points. The next healthiest vehicle was that Leopard 1. The next healthiest was a Tiger 2. There's nothing with more health than a Tiger 2 on either team, besides myself and the Leopard 1. I cannot one-shot most of their tanks. However, I can one-shot some. T-28 prototype, for example. But if I penetrate and do damage with this gun, I'm leaving them on a third of their health. 2 shots from our heavy tanks is all it will take. And the team kills me, so I'm blue. I'm still blue. That happened 2 days ago. Actually, it's 3 days now at the recording of this video. Almost. It's almost 72 hours since that happened. We lost. I wound up losing about 30,000 credits. We lost 15 to 1. And you know what the 1 was? Early on in that match, they had an AMX 1390 Tier 8 French light tank. Sewer run. He suicide ran right up the middle. Right before I died, I see him charging, I fire around, and it nukes him. He actually got ammo racked. That was awesome. This shot would have probably killed him anyways, but the ammo rack was awesome. However, it didn't record that replay. Apparently, when the new patch came out, I needed to change my settings, or I don't know, something happened, so none of my replays from before stayed. I checked immediately for that replay after I did another game or two in the Jaeger to get a daily double, and I saw it was gone. It was only saving the very last replay. That ticked me off. So, as a result, I can't show it. But yeah, AMX 1390, me sending one of these 170mm shells at him. Ammo rack to boot. And that was the only kill we got. That's it. We lost 15 to 1. Technically it would be 15 to 0 because of the team kill, but yeah. We only managed to kill 1, and I checked the post battles of damage done. I did the most damage to the enemy team with that 1 shot. Let me go into tech tree, see if I can't find it. It won't really be accurate, but Frenchie. Where's Frenchie? Yeah, but I'm still not to 13. So here he is, Frenchie. Yeah, 1100. Well, it was an ammo rack. I think it was around 1200. I can't remember. It was. I did the most damage done. The next best person was our ISU 152, who fired 1 round, 1 pen, 812 damage. So me at around 11 to 1200, him 800. Everybody else was at 700 or less. Thing is, more than a third of the team didn't even do damage to the enemy. A lot of those guys wound up shooting at me. So yeah, we lost horribly. I mean, it was deplorable. Ugh. And I am still blue because of it. So, enough of that. You want to watch a couple of replays from Skirmish for Stronghold? The 2 that I did in my KV-1S. Okay, let's go. Alright, so we got into our first replay, already in progress. I mentioned about being blue in the garage beforehand, so yeah. If I didn't, oops. So, we are doing a skirmish on, yeah, steps. 3 KV-1S each side. We have an M6, they have a Type 58, we have a T-150, they have a Hellcat, we have a VK3601H, they have another Hellcat, we have a T-20L1, they have an AMX-12T. So far, DJB over there in his KV-1S has taken a few hits. Their AMX also took a few hits, but he's still alive. Now, yes, before you say anything, I know I have camouflage and binocs on my KV-1S. It's more or less specifically set up for being a long-range spotter for our team. And right there, on the map. I see it and I react instantly. All three KV-1Ss. Now if you notice, 2 guys that are to my right are coming as well. And the other K1S DJB in front, he's going as well. And yeah, you'd expect that. Now, remember I have binocs. Ooh. Now, will I dunk this shot? Probably. Oh, that one missed him. Only just. Now, Spittin' Shells is dead, but that's okay. He's spotted. I can't really hit this guy. Well, he's dead anyways. And I don't have a good shot, and he's pulling back. That guy? No. So, I don't realize there's a small dip in the bush until there, so I move a little bit. Now, ooh, do that. Aim, 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 aim. Bullseye! And I think it blew off his tracks. He's not gonna... Yep, he's dead. And there's the AMX on the map in Echo 1. And the Type 58 just killed DJB. Now I have binocs. If they come over, unless they go the wrong way, I'm going to see them. They go the long way down that middle, well, not really the middle road, right here, this little bit here, I won't see them. Now, in just a bit, I'm going to move. There's that AMX again. Yep, there. I relocate, because I think he's going to be over there still. Surprise! It's me!
We didn't even scratch him.
I bounce his gunman so that his return shot hits the stuff right here. Meanie? Well, it's a K1S hitting you, and you had like no help. Now, I didn't know that he was able to see me here, or I wouldn't have done this. I'm lit on fire. Use my fire extinguisher. I hit him though, but I cannot take another hit.
The antenna is damaged. We can only talk locally.
And okay, there's the two Hellcats. Well, one of them's dead. Right, I don't want to go against that K1S, but I can assist against this Hellcat. Now, by the way, in case you didn't notice, this is a vanilla version of the game. Can I hit this Hellcat? No. And there's the Type 58 all the way over there. Now, I want some revenge. Payback! And I dunk it. M6 versus Hellcat. Yeah. Alright. Now, remember, I am blue. If I damage an ally, I'm still aiming, I still...
Got him.
Perfect shot. That went... I had the entire M6 in my aiming circle. And I took the shot and managed to kill that guy. I'm blue. If I do damage, I'm going to get banned. So I gotta be careful. Oh, just keep an eye on what happens. I'm going to pull the camera back, but just... I can't really. Okay, just keep an eye on what happens. The VK and the Type are... well, right... they're touching each other. Here comes Fuki in the K1S. And... shotgun! And then he rams him for good measure. He blasts him in the face while on the move. And then... yeah, rams him for good measure. Next. So this was the very next game. We're on Corellia. Going against another clan. This time, they have an ARL-44, a KV-1S, a KV-2, a Cromwell, a Hellcat, and a Type 64. We have the same thing.
Let's get this show on the road.
I need to get my mods back. At least the Jingles voiceover. Now, first off, our orders are to go left. Fuki is going... Fuki. Yeah. Somebody makes a comment about if I had a quarter for every time Fuki, you know, people asked, where's Fuki going? It's just good fun. You know, Fuki was laughing, everyone was laughing. Now, Spittin' Shells. Oh wait, first contact. Blind shot, I thought I might be able to take. I wasn't going to stop. But yeah, KV2, I am not going to take a hit from him. Spittin' Shells is watching over there. Now, if I had pulled back sooner, I'd have been able to get a shot at these guys. I don't. I didn't, so I don't. And we're trying to think, what are we going to do? Fuki is still there in G4, or F4, one of there. He's keeping an eye on the middle. Okay, okay. We decide, you know what, we're just going to go for it. Or at least we're going to move up. And then we see that. And go for it, go for it, go for it. So we floor it. Now you notice we lost another person in Delta 3. DJB. Okay, up on the hill there's somebody. And over there there's someone. That's okay. Ooh, a Cromwell. I'm not going to stop. I had a shot, I don't. We've got 4 heavies rolling on them. A K1S, a T150, and an M6, and a VK3601H. Our other 2 K1Ss and a T21 are guarding the base. Ooh, we killed the ARL. Awesome. Now, so that must be another one of their heavies. Probably a K1S. Because they told me it's not the KV2. So, where's the KV2? And the Hellcat? We know the Cromwell's up here. Ooh, hey, a KV1S. Ooh, a bounce. He just fired. I'm like, come here. But he pulls back. He's not done. That's okay. Just get in the cap. Just get in the cap. We thought that they had more tanks going back. We didn't know about this. So I'm starting the cap. Now. Ow!
We're low on fuel.
There's the KV2. And the Cromwell. You know what? I want payback, dude. And I dunk my shot. The KV2 misses, though. Bing! Yeah. He hit me. The gun, lower part of the gun matched it. You know what? You just fired, and I know it. I'm not going to waste this. Bam! That did hit the bottom of his tank. I'm surprised it didn't, you know. Something else. Oh, let me. Oh, okay. Oh, Cromwell, 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 come on. No, 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 no. I miss. I miss. Ow. Bing. So I had most of the capture points, and then I got hit. You know what, dude? It's time for you to die. And I dunk it. He's doing good. He's splitting the fire. Hey, look. The Type 64. Ran into a VK. Okay. Now, they got a K1S. They got a Hellcat. We're just sitting here. Ooh! Kill him! I've done little damage. I planted a good old hit into a K1S, but goodbye. And captured. We win. So, yeah, that's Strongholds. It's very similar to Clan Wars, Tier 6 for now. But you get a lot of points, storage points for your Stronghold. For the thing you're garrisoned. If you're not garrisoned, you don't get it. If you are garrisoned, it's for what you are garrisoned to. So, there you go. Strongholds. Enjoy them.